Okay, I'm going to kick it off, everybody. Hi, everyone. My name is Alicia McPeak, and we are here. Let me just make sure this is, I think it's speaking of you. We are here with our Mommy and Me community wellness events. I'm co-hosting tonight, and I have Abigail Pratt. Say hi, Abigail. And Kenna Gonzalez. Say hi, Kenna. We're here in order to meet families where they are and inspire positive changes along the way. Our goal is to create a community of like-minded mommies and help them by educating, inspiring them, and helping to create a sustainable, natural living lifestyle where they can thrive. We do this by featuring and supporting moms who have their own businesses, and that tonight is Alisa Phillips. Welcome, Alisa.
Thank you.
And we like to share their knowledge and their journey. And tonight she's going to share with us a lot about how to do all kinds of fun things with a really quick mommy face and great natural skincare. But I'm not going to tell you a whole lot more about that. I'm going to let Abigail take that over. Right after I say, all those of you who are joining us live on Zoom or on Facebook, you guys have to say hi to us in order to be entered into our drawings and get our discount code. So make sure you say hi. And if one of us invited you, definitely make sure you tell us who invited you. We do these things every single week, and we like to feature different things from like a service, a product, an inspiration, and an education piece. And tonight is going to be a little bit of inspiration and education. So make sure that you guys are on the event page and make sure you say hi to us. And from there, Abigail, I'm going to let you take it over.
Okay, awesome. Oh, and if you have a mocktail, I'm drinking mine. There's not a lot left, but we did some mocktail recipes and cocktail recipes a few weeks ago. And I found a new favorite. Health Aid is a kombucha brand I really love. And there's one called like Tropical Punch or something. So that's what I'm drinking. But Alisa has been a friend of mine for a while. We kind of ran in the same cheerleading circles back in Florida. And then she helped our family get started on beauty counter products a few years ago for myself and for my daughter with some of our body wash and kid wash shampoo stuff. So I just want, Alisa, for you to share a little bit about your story and your family and kind of how you heard about beauty counter products first.
Yeah, so my name is Alisa Phillips. I am born and raised in Clearwater, Florida. I live in Dunedin, which is not that much away from where I was born. So, been here a long time. I am married. I've been married for 8 years, and I have 2 kids, a son and a daughter, a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old. So very busy. And I'm a teacher. I'm a first grade teacher. So lots going on. Especially, with not knowing what's coming up, things are always things are unpredictable right now. And so it's really nice having something like Beauty Counter. I know that, Abigail is a huge fan of having that extra security, that side hustle that, is just extra security. And that's what Beauty Counter has been for me. It's been just such a blessing. So I heard about Beauty Counter 3 years ago, and I saw that a friend was talking about sunscreen and how the sunscreen that she was using wasn't very safe, and she didn't realize that, and was showing what ingredients are in sunscreen, and then showing safer options, and talked about Beauty Counter. And it had never occurred to me that sunscreen could be bad for you. It honestly hadn't occurred to me that like anything that you buy and put on your skin would be harmful for you. Maybe that's silly and naive, but I just thought that companies would be taking care of us because I don't know, it sounds so silly to say now, but I just thought that, they'll have, our best interests in mind, and that's not always the case, unfortunately. And so once I learned about Beauty Counter and that learned that their mission is to get safer products into the hands of everyone, I just was really hooked because it was such a good mission. The more you know, the more you can't unknow. The more you learn, the rabbit holes that you go down, you just can't go back. So the more I learned about how there's not a lot of safety regulations on our skincare, The last law that was passed to regulate skincare was in 1938. That's a really long time ago. So Beauty Counter actually does a lot of lobbying in Washington to change that and to get better regulation into the whole industry, because Beauty Counter doesn't want to be the only company that is giving safe products. They want people to be able to walk into any store and buy safe products without having to learn all these crazy ingredients, having to read between the lines, having to do lots of research. They want it to just be that the consumer can go and be, you know, buy safe products wherever they shop. So that's the mission of Beauty Counter. And we feel like, hey, look, while we are working hard to change the industry, here is safe products that you can rely on. So we have that mission. And then we also have the products that we sell that customers and clients can trust that they're safe. So it's a really great company. It's a B Corp. I don't know if you know what that is. It's something that is really, really hard to get into. Abigail, I don't know if you probably maybe can do a better job explaining those than me. I don't know how much you know about it, but I'm not ever very good.
I don't know a ton, but yeah. Well, there's not a lot of companies that are, it's called a B corporation, right? Certified B.
Yeah. And pretty much what I know what it is, the digging that I have done is that it's, what does a company, how do they take care of people? How do they take care of the environment? How do they take
animals?
Animals, yeah, like all different ways of how they are being responsible and safe. And they, you know, if they meet really high standards, then they can be in that really elite group of being a B corporation, and Beauty Counter is in that. So yeah, it's a pretty high honor to be part of that.
The only other company, well, I'm sure there's more, but the one that I know of is Athleta, is another one like that, with like their mission and giving back and sustainability, that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's a few ones that I know. I can't think off the top of my head. And honestly, I get really excited when I find that little seal on the back of a product, because I know like this company, I can trust it. And I have started seeing it pop up in different places. So there are companies that you can buy, like at Target or at CVS and things like that, that are B corporations. So they're out there. So if you just like look at the back and it's a B with a circle, you know that that's a good company to trust.
That's awesome. Well, and it seems like, you know, that what started as a small thing for you was like sunscreen has become something that's kind of taken, you know, a hold of you throughout your lifestyle, so that you guys have done all of these swaps. And I know something makeup we're going to talk about tonight is something that a few moms have come to me because they want to start cleaning out. I feel like with the whole Marie Kondo thing last year, it was like, let's clean out our pantry, you know, let's do like one area at a time, and swapping out things that are better. I know it's really hard to get like quality makeup that works on your face and that holds up, especially as a mom, and has good ingredients. So tonight, if you want to share just like how to do like a quick, clean, natural makeup look. I think some of us moms, you know, we look at these tutorials that are online and it's like, in 25 minutes, you can use these 30 products. And I'm like, no, I have a toddler like on my leg trying to climb into the toilet. Like I need something quick and that they don't wipe
I would need to hire childcare if I was going to do some of those things. Like I just don't have time. But yes, that's another great thing about Beauty Counter. There's a lot of safer brands out there, like a lot of safer makeup that is really natural and has great ingredients, but unfortunately it doesn't always hold up well or isn't high performing. And on the flip side of that, people think that they're really high performing, you know, products that they buy from companies that, you know, aren't as clean. They hold on to it because it's high performing, because they think you can't have that when it's safe. So Beauty Counter has worked really, really hard to bring those two things together, to have only the safest ingredients, but it's very high performing and it works well, and they don't stop until they have figured that out. So they're always reformulating and figuring it out and making it better. And as a mom who has never been a huge makeup person, I have no time, obviously, with 2 little kids to do any makeup, especially like with quarantine. I have been at home since March, and there's not a whole reason to like put on a whole huge glam look. So, and then also as a teacher, I'm a teacher in Florida. When I'm outside, if I have anything that's not going to work well, it's just going to melt all down my face and nothing will be there by the end of the day. So it's really important that, I have high performing and safe. So I'm going to show you, we actually have a set. So Beauty Counter has a whole makeup line. We've got lots and lots of makeup that you can buy like individually. But then we also have a set for people who are just like, I don't know what I need. I don't know what to buy, especially if you are trying to make the switch to safer makeup. That's even harder because you're like, where do I start? Like, I don't even know. So this is just a good clean swap. It's called Flawless in 5. It's 6 products that you would need to just get a 5-minute look. 5 minutes is all it takes to put this together. So it's a set that you can buy all together, which is really helpful. But then you can also buy things individually. So I'm just going to show you that set. So it starts with what you would put on your face. And this is called Dew Skin. This is our tinted moisturizer. And whatever you are putting on your face, it's a good idea to use SPF, whatever, whether you have to put it under your makeup, but obviously the less steps, the better. So this tinted moisturizer has the SPF in it, which is really nice. And it stays on all day. Like I said, this is Florida teacher proven, like car circle, recess, like it stays on your face, I promise, because it would have melted off my face like in 10 minutes at school in the heat. So this stays on your face every day. It's really soft, it's really thin, but it gives you like a good look. I'm wearing it right now. That's all I have on is tinted moisturizer on my skin right now. So I absolutely love this. And then the next piece of that is concealer, because let's face it, moms are tired. I just genetically have dark circles under my eyes, but then also lack of sleep adds to that. So concealer is another thing that they have in there that's good for, under your eyes, or this is a whole nother topic, but if you're starting to get, blemishes from wearing masks all the time, because that's starting to be a thing I'm hearing a lot, is that people are starting to get a lot of acne on their face. Gonna need a good concealer. So this is a good one because it goes on liquidy, but the air dries it and makes it thicker. So it's like buildable, and it doesn't crease. It doesn't melt or anything. Trust me, again, like I said, I'd have things melting off my face over here in Florida if this didn't work. So it's a good one.
So Lisa, I just want to interrupt you really quick,
Yeah.
just because we have a lot of people on Facebook Live and I want to make sure they know. Guys, okay, you have to say hello for us to enter you in the drawing. So you have to, Alisa has some things she wants to give away tonight, and you have to say hello for us to be able to give that to you. So please, please, please say hi to Lisa, give her some love, give her some support. It's not all that easy to sit here and talk to, thank goodness she's talking to Abigail, because it's not all that easy to talk to almost nobody. So she's being very, very brave. And by the way, just so you know, a lot of us are in Houston and it's about the same. It's hot, it's sticky, it's melty. And so, oh my gosh. And honestly, I put on makeup sometimes and I just look made up, and I don't always want to look made up. I just want to look like I don't have makeup on, right? And I'm in front of the camera and the lights a lot too. And so it's just, sometimes I just shine, like, all the things that we have to deal with, not to mention masks. So I appreciate you sharing with us and just sharing your tips. Hi, Michelle. Yay, Michelle said hello. Hey, Lainey, I just want to say hi.
We just want to look like we have energy and that we're awake.
That's right. We want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And so So anyway, I just wanted to interject that, not to throw you off your path, because I know how that happens, but I just want to make sure that people are knowing that we need them to say hello, give you some love, because I know it matters. You love the energy and you love the feedback. So, okay, go ahead.
Okay, good.
Oh, and one more thing. I just found out that you're supposed to put the concealer on after. So talk about that, because I didn't know that. Right? You're not supposed to put it on under your foundation. You're supposed to put it on after.
Well, here's the thing. So again, like I said, I've never been like a huge makeup person. I'm not someone who knows, like, you can't quote me on like knowing the best of the tips of everything. Like, this is just like my mom routine of what I do. So I don't know I don't know if it's wrong or right, but
okay, let's just be real. That's awesome.
Yeah, as somebody who has had genetic dark circles, you know, bless my mom, I love her, but you know, that's something she's passed on to me. I've been wearing concealer since I was about like 13 under my eyes. So I've always found that if you put it on first, and maybe it's just somebody who has really dark circles, if you put it on first and then you go to put something on over top of it, you're just gonna like kind of smear it off. But that's just my personal findings. I don't know what like a makeup artist would say. So so I always put it on second, but if someone else, you know, does it better another way, that's totally fine too. Okay, so a good tinted moisturizer, you know, something just to give you a good, I don't know, complexion so you don't look exhausted, you know, all those things. Concealer. And then another thing that I feel like is always like a real quick, like will make me look alive is blush. So the blush that you choose, I did find I have a makeup friend that gave me a good little tip the other day. She was saying that your, especially if you're going for a real natural look, your blush and whatever color that's on your lips should be kind of in sync. So if you are wearing kind of a little bit of like a peachy lip gloss, then go for like a peach tone blush, and it'll just look a little bit more natural, so that you are having some color, but it looks like it's your natural tones. So there's a little makeup person tip that did not come from me. So you can trust that it's somebody that knows what they're talking about. So yeah, so a little bit of blush. The set that I was talking about, the Flawless in 5, comes with a cute little blush. And that's something that it's really great. Again, it stays on all day. And then mascara. I know a lot of girls that say like that's their one thing. I recently asked a bunch of girls, what's like your number one beauty product that you cannot live without? And so many people were like mascara, because it just like makes me look alive. I just need something to like, you know, perk my eyes up a little bit. So that's an important one that they included in that set. A cool little tip about mascara with Beauty Counter. The 6 main ingredients of any mascara, like the bare bones of every mascara, is actually on Beauty Counter's Never list. So I don't know why I forgot to bring this up earlier, but Beauty Counter has a Never list of over 1,800 ingredients that they refuse to use. The US has a list of 30. So Beauty Counter's list is 1,800. In other countries, their list is much higher than the US, but it's still not as high as 1,800. So there are 1,800 ingredients that Beauty Counter never puts in any of their products. Well, the 6 main ingredients of mascara are all on that Never list. So Beauty Counter had to like start over. They had to completely reformulate and think of a new way to create mascara. And they did it. So they made mascara with safe ingredients, which apparently was no easy feat. So that's just an interesting little fact. So yeah, mascara is another good thing that's in that set. And then this is probably one of my favorites is eyebrow pencil. So not everybody uses eyebrow pencil. We also have eyebrow gel, which is just a way to just kind of brush through and keep your eyebrows in place.
By the way, I just want to say you have really great eyebrows. So
oh, well, they're colored in. So
they are good.
this is something that is important to me because in the early 2000s, I plucked them away like none other. So now I'm paying for it and I am coloring them in. But the Beauty Counter brow stick is really good because it's one that you sharpen, which I really like. So I've used a lot of different ones, and these last the longest, in my opinion. I've done the ones that like you have to twist, and you know, like a twist up one, and those just seem to run out, you know, way quicker. I just recently bought this one. My last one, I got down to like the very, very bottom stub that you can get, and I had it forever. So it lasts a really long time. And then on the back, you've got this little brush where you can brush it out. And then last but not least, we have a lip gloss. And like I said earlier, you want your lip gloss and your blush to kind of coordinate and go together so that it looks more natural. And that's it. Those are those 6 products. I do want to say though, for the giveaways, this is what I would like to give to some people tonight is their choice of a lip gloss. And we've got all different kinds of lip gloss colors. I think we have like 15 different colors. So
Hey, can you just put that one on so we can see it?
I'm sorry?
Can you just put that one on so we can see it?
Put it on.
Oh yeah, well I'm wearing it. I'm wearing
you are? I thought you might be, okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing it. It's blush shimmer, so it's a really like soft pink. They all come a lot more sheer like than they look. Like obviously my lips don't look this pink right now. Right. It's a little bit more obviously glossy and sheer, but yeah, that's what I have on right now.
Okay, Michelle just told me that Beauty Counter is all gluten-free, which for somebody who has celiac disease, which Michelle does, is a big stinking deal. Like you can't even put anything on your skin that has any gluten products in it. So that's a big deal.
Beauty Counter is very, very careful with things like that.
1,800 ingredients that they want to put in their stuff.
We have lists on our website of, you know, these are the products for this, and these are the products for this, and they really want to make sure they are accommodating for all different kinds of allergies and sensitivities and things like that.
Okay, very cool. I'm glad I got to learn a little bit about Beauty Counter because I really didn't know.
Love it. Yeah, their stuff like lasts forever too. Like I typically, like my stuff, and I did a lot of like the face stuff, and it was like it's like the best quality, so you don't have to use a ton, which I like. So I feel like with other, especially makeup stuff, like she was saying with the twist ups and the mascara, you're running out to the store all the time to get new stuff. So
the Beauty Counter is always, you know, thinking about how the packaging, you know, is affecting the environment. How like I saw that they were talking about, you know, when you get like a lotion bottle, that tiny little silver thing that you pull off the top, the seal, you know, Beauty Counter worked hard to make sure that that didn't have anything harmful because it touches the product. And apparently some of those seals have things in them that get into the product, and the product might not have, you know, harmful ingredients, but the packaging is, and it can get into the product. And so Beauty Counter is really mindful that everything that touches what is going to touch your skin is safe. So
that's a lot of integrity right there. That's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rebecca said, sorry. Okay, Abigail, sorry. I'm trying to do you did that for me.
Tell me when there's.
So I'm trying to do that.
I don't see anything. So
no.
When there's
so
questions.
I'm letting you, Abigail, be the hostess, and I'm trying to help you here.
I think the only thing was,
do you choose your own colors for the set?
Do you choose your own colors for the sets?
Yes.
So the makeup set.
That was a great question. You actually get to choose along the way. So I started with the tinted moisturizer. They give you the option of a tinted moisturizer or a foundation. and you get to choose your colors and your shades, and they walk you through the website. You even get to take a picture of your skin, and it will help color match you on the website. And then you get to choose your shade for your concealer, your blush, they walk you through every single process. And there's lengthening mascara and there's volumizing mascara. I mean, there's choices all along the way. So yes, it's very, very personalized, and you get to choose every single step.
Wow, that is a big deal. Well, I've heard a lot of people say, okay, go ahead.
I do want to say real quick, I know tonight is all about makeup, but Beauty Counter also has a ton of skincare, and you want to make sure that you are taking care of your skin, because your makeup will never look great if your skincare is, I've heard it said, your makeup's not going to be an A if your skincare is a D. So make sure you're taking care of your skin is also a really big part about how your makeup's going to look.
Love that.
So that's just another little.
Yeah.
I know
Getting
we
everything
glam, so I appreciate that.
Oh, are you able to, Alisa, when people want to order, are you having them put their website on our Facebook event page, Alicia?
Oh my gosh, most certainly. Yeah, I would have done it prior to now. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we want your Facebook page, or sorry, your website, anything you have,
yes.
Facebook page, anything. We want it in the event
page.
Yes. And it's just beautycounter.com/Alisa Phillips. So we can write that on somewhere on the event page, but that's all it is, beautycounter.com/Alisa Phillips. And I can put my email on there as well so that people can ask me questions, or if they send me, a Facebook message. But I know sometimes those can get lost if it's, those can get put in weird places sometimes if we're not Facebook friends, because I think that I've missed some of those.
Sometimes they can.
So, I'll put my email on there too, so people can email.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Miranda asked.
Since I have been doing this for quite a while, I enjoy helping people pick their shades and answering questions.
Well, I think that's one of the scariest things sometimes, because especially nowadays, I was never a huge fan of going into this big store and doing the whole makeup thing, because then you feel pressured to buy $500 worth of makeup.
Yeah.
Anyway, but regardless, now we can't do it. So being able to find the right shades can be a big challenge. So we can help people
and
do
what's
that.
nice, since Beauty Counter is all online, and obviously that is a concern when you're buying makeup and skincare, because you just don't know, if your specific concerns, if it's going to work out. So Beauty Counter has a 60-day money back guarantee. You have 60 days, you could use a product up, and they are so accommodating. If you say, you know what, I tried it, I gave it a good run, because you might give it a while. You might give it a while and realize, you know what, this isn't really for me. Your consultant that you shop with would take care of that in a second. We would call, they give you a prepaid label. You would just send it in the mail, and they, try everything they can to make it right. So they're very accommodating for returns because of that. Because there needs to be a when you're shopping for things that you're not quite sure.
I think we all really want to look. Sorry. We all really want to look good.
Hey, Abigail, or I think it's Abigail. I think you're echoing, maybe.
Me?
Somebody is.
Okay, my earbuds were dying, so I just took them out.
Okay. So I want to say hello to my friend Susan. Susan, say hi so I can enter you in the drawing. Just type in hi. So just so you guys know, if you're on here, Rebecca, I've got you because you're on Zoom Live. But if you guys have been joining us via Facebook Live, please say hello. We need you to say hello so we can enter you in the drawing. You can't just be a voyeur. You can't just hang out and kind of watch us. We need you to say hello. So that way we can find you later. If we just put you down and you haven't said hello, it may be difficult for us to see you later. So, find you later. So we had Megan, Alejandra, Maurice, I got you down. Renee, Lene, Irma, Miranda,
you have
and
Rebecca?
Lainey. I do have Rebecca. She was one of the first ones I got. Michelle, Lorraine, even Shayna didn't say hi. Sina, I got you, Sina. So if you guys have not said hello, please type in hello, because for us to be able to go back and find you later and actually give you the gifts that you win, you guys say hello. So say hello, so we know you're here. Give Alisa and Abigail some love, because they're out here tonight sharing with you guys their passion about empowering women to look their very best and feel their very best, and not just look their best. We're not just talking about smearing some makeup on, right? We're talking about creating the best skincare possible. So, okay.
And let's give maybe like 2 more minutes. I want for the people to say hello. I want Alisa to talk about if people order, let's say in the next few days. I don't know if you want to give a certain time frame. I don't know how long the event page is up with your info. Is it a week, Alicia?
Well, no, it's only up for the day of the event, but people can always go back and find it in past events. It doesn't disappear.
Okay.
So people can always
So let's
find
say
it.
if they order like in the next week or so, Lisa, is that what you want to do with the discounts?
Yeah.
Do you want to describe that? Like if they've already shopped Beauty Counter or new ones?
Yes. So if anyone decides to make a purchase through my link, so beautycounter.com/Alisa Phillips, new customers, so it's kind of going to be 2 different categories here. So new customers can get 20% off with a code of clean4all20. So we can put that somewhere to make sure that everybody sees that, clean4all20. And that will give 20% off for a new email. So if you've never shopped with that email on the Beauty Counter website, that will give you 20% off. But if you are not a new customer, if you have shopped Beauty Counter before, I also want to give you that discount. And the only way I can do that is by reimbursing you. So if you have shopped Beauty Counter before and you would like to do this this discount, reach out to me and you would make your order, and then I would right away through PayPal, Venmo, whatever is best for you, I will give you that discount of the 20%, so that you can, even without the coupon code, you can get that as well.
Awesome. Love that. All right. Do we want to go? Are you doing 2 giveaways or 3, or what are you?
Yes, 2. So I want to do 2, and it will be beautiful lip glosses, and the winners will get to choose out of all of the colors. There's all different ranges of colors, from real sheer and real light pink to real deep shades.
Okay, so I think I have everybody. So I'm going to give it just 1 second so everybody can look, in case you haven't said hello. Everybody watch the chat for me. Miranda, hey Miranda, thank you for joining us tonight. Sorry you didn't know we were live. Rebecca, who's right here on Zoom with us. June, Baris, Michelle, Sina, Lorraine, and Hope. Did I miss anybody? We've had a lot of people jump on, but not everybody said hello. So I have 9 people on here right now. Are you guys, anybody hasn't said hello yet? So I can add you to the drawing? Say hi now, forever hold your peace. Hi, Hope, got you. Okay, we're gonna start going. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. First person. And Miranda. Hello, Miranda. You're a winner.
All right, yay.
Congratulations, Miranda. Okay, Miranda, make sure that you just say hi inside of the event, just so that Alisa can connect with you and make sure you get your
I'll
discount.
reach out to you.
Or your price, sorry. Everybody gets a discount.
We need to add Miranda to the event because she is not on it.
Oh, she's not? Can you do that for me real quick?
In the comments.
You know what, Miranda, I'm sorry. You know why you haven't been? Because my computer's been down all week. Because normally I go back and make sure everybody from the past events was
But
added.
we'll make sure to add her.
So I apologize, but Kenna's gonna add you right now. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yay for Miranda. and Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Are you still here? You need to say hi. So I know you're still here.
Yay.
Hey,
Okay.
back to both of you guys so you can
Okay.
get your free lip
Perfect.
box.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I'm just going to kind of tie it up. Congratulations, Michelle and Miranda. And don't forget, everybody gets 20%, whether you're a previous beauty counter customer or not. Alisa is going to take care of you. So the best part about what I loved tonight was how you and Abigail look. You guys look beautiful. Your skin looks great. You look very natural, but very beautiful. So, I'm sorry if my.
And we're
Anyway.
both moms, and it's the end of a hot day, and so we both have our
And you're in Phoenix, she's in Florida, and you guys look amazing.
Yeah.
So,
So there was a question that Miranda had asked earlier to Alisa that I think we missed it. But she said, for someone who has dry skin, what kind of foundations are there? She normally uses a mousse formula.
Well, the foundation, so there is foundation. I didn't show that just because we were going for more of like a like a quick natural look. But we do have, it's called our featherweight foundation. There's actually anti-aging properties in it, as well as skincare ingredients that are in our skincare to make your skin look healthier. So both our foundation and the tinted moisturizer are very moisturizing without being, oily or, like we said, running down your face or anything like that. They do the job. They do the job they're supposed to. Just like any really high performing foundation or makeup company that you would, expect the best from, Beauty Counter's right there with them. So it's it works well for dry skin. And yeah.
thank you, Ken.
I had a question myself, actually. You may or may not know the answer to this.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
So I stopped wearing makeup for the most part a long time ago because I have this problem where anytime I wear any makeup, like in the beginning of the day, it's fine, but throughout the day, my eyes start burning. And I've tried like Pacifica, which is supposed to be a cleaner brand from Target, mascara. I really and I have their tinted, like the CC cream or BB cream, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, without fail throughout the day, my eyes always start burning. And I'm wondering, sorry guys, I'm wondering if that's because I have just either sensitive eyes or if it's like the ingredients in the products. Do you know anything about that? Has anybody else?
Well, the sensitivity of your eyes would be from a certain ingredient. Beauty Counter might be a really good fit because of being so careful of things like that. So I know a lot of girls that say, I can't buy anything. I mean, for all different reasons. Anything that touches my skin, I flare up. Or I have a friend, the same thing. Any mascara she wears, her eyes it hurts them. They're itchy. She waters. But Beauty Counter, she's fine. She can do Beauty Counter. And
she could always try it, right? She could always try it, Alisa, and if it still burns or.
Yeah, if it doesn't work out, that 60-day return, like it's just a real quick, no questions asked. You get the prepaid label. You don't even have to pay, to ship it back. So it's really easy to try, it. And if it doesn't work out, then,
Awesome.
Risk.
Well, that's good to know. And I really like that y'all have such a good return policy because I'm always afraid to invest in good products if it's going to have the same result.
Right.
And so that is really good. I didn't
use
That's
the benefit. That's the benefit of having a consultant too, because you can actually shop Beauty Counter right through the website. But having a consultant, you get certain things like that. Like I would be the one to sit on the phone with customer service and do it for you instead of, you having to deal with it. So, having me do that stuff for you, like it's just out of your hands, out of your mind. You don't have to worry about it. And like the, reimbursing the discount, stuff like that. There's a lot of like fun things that I get to do as a consultant that somebody wouldn't get shopping through, just through the website. And handling returns is one of those.
Trying to return it to Target, especially these days. It's
Yeah,
really
I
difficult.
hate returning things. Like,
Yeah.
But
I'm just going to keep them 90% of the time.
I just end up keeping it, and then that's a waste of money.
Well, and as a mom too, you're like, I don't have time to do another errand. No.
Yeah.
Like,
So if someone's going to do it for you, it's like, yeah, thank you so much.
Exactly.
That's like,
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of personal service.
yeah.
Okay, I have one more question before we wrap this up. So sorry if I missed it, but tell us all really quickly what your life is like now because you chose to be a beauty counter consultant.
Well, it has gotten so much better. It's so funny. I remember when I told my husband when I was starting this that I was going to do this, he was like, okay,
Whatever.
like a side thing with my teaching. But one thing that's changed is I, am aware of what my family is putting on our bodies. I've learned a lot about what to put in our house, what not to put in our house. And Beauty Counter actually encourages us and helps us as consultants to learn all different. I mean, I actually, as a Beauty Counter consultant, I get a discount to our own products, and I also get a discount to other safer brands because Beauty Counter partners with other brands that sell things that we don't sell. And they want us to learn about, all the different, household cleaners and, all the different things that can have harmful ingredients to stay away from. So that's been a huge journey of learning, all about that. That's kind of why Abigail and I have, connected in recent years because of the like-mindedness of, just wanting safer lifestyle, healthier lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I get to share safer products with my friends, I actually make a bigger paycheck with Beauty Counter than I do being a teacher.
Really? Congratulations.
That's been a huge blessing for our family. So especially in a time right now where, things are just really like, who knows what's going on, what's going to happen.
Are you going back to work, Alisa?
What?
Are you going back to the classroom or?
I'm working part-time this coming year because of my Beauty Counter paycheck. I wasn't ready to completely step away just because I just want, I still love teaching, but I also want to spend more time at home with my family. So this is the best of both worlds. I'm going to be doing part-time. But yeah, Beauty Counter has been a huge blessing for our family.
Well, and this is the best year to make that
Biggest
happen.
fan. I mean, he talks about it to everybody. Like and it's so funny because at first he was just like, I don't know what you're doing, but go for it. But now he's like, he just wants to talk about beauty. I mean, we have men's products and his cabinet is filled with the Beauty Counter men's stuff.
Oh.
He loves it. So
Okay, since you said that, I have to ask because my husband drives me crazy because he won't switch to anything natural.
yeah.
This is supposed to be about like mommy makeup, but I have to ask, do they have any type of products that are like good smelling for men? Because my husband kills me because I don't do fragrance and he hates it.
No.
He doesn't feel like it smells good. But
well, nothing in Beauty Counter has fragrance. It's all scented from, natural ingredients. And yes, it smells manly. That's
okay. That's what he said. He said if I could get him something that would make him smell good, he's like cool with it, but I haven't been able to find anything. Like everyone
it's got
tell him it's like a woodsy smell. Like this will make you like a mountain.
It's like it's a manly smell. Trust me, my husband wanted this.
Patchouli.
And speaking of which, Austin's watching us now. So Austin, we need like some manly smells, right, dude? Like, we have to have that.
So what type of? I guess we can ask later. I don't know if we're gonna end up off live or on Facebook or whatever. But I'm just curious what type of products they have for men that would be.
Well, there's a whole beard line of like taking care of, and I can't like thoroughly explain all this right now because that's just not my world. And my husband here, he can do a better job. But there's a beard line, there's a shave line. So all the things to take care of your beard and all the things that like you need if you're shaving, like the aftershave. There's beard oil, it's like that kind of stuff. There's a men's face charcoal bar. And we actually have a charcoal bar. It's funny because the charcoal bar that's just like, it's not like the woman's charcoal bar. It's just like, it's the charcoal bar. Definitely has a different smell than the men's charcoal bar. Like the men's smells very manly, but there's that. There's a men's body wash. There's a whole,
A lot of them, a lot of options.
yeah.
Good to
Okay,
know.
so we need to try some of those. Okay, so let me wrap this up. So we can still stay online and talk afterwards, but I just want everybody to know that tomorrow we are doing another How Does Your Garden Grow? And on Monday for those moms who are staying home and taking care of your kids and working and homeschooling because it was not what your plan was, and the teachers who like were planning on going back to school but they don't know how they're exactly going to do what they're going to do. On Monday we are doing essential oil rollers called Focus and Motivation. Who can't use a little more focus and motivation? And then we do this every single month, guys. We have different mommies coming in and sharing their businesses, and we do a product, a service, an educational piece, and then something nutritional every single month, plus a mommy's night, just like this. So please join us. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you'd like to see more content like this, then please definitely click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with the announcements for all future events and other videos. Thanks again. And Alisa, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.